tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you the choreography from 17 song Hit. This is a full step-by-step tutorial to help you learn the dance moves. Throughout this video, I will be following different members based on whether you can see them and who is dancing the most. Alright, at the beginning of the song, you basically start out on either side of the room. You can pick your side. I chose to pick June, and he starts on this side. And then you're going to be walking in from the side to the center of the room, and you start with your left leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you stop. And then you do a body wave up and roll up slowly. From here, you can continue to follow June, or you can follow Zhang Han. You're going to step out, and then when you turn, you're going to go like this. So turn. And you're going to step up, step, bring your arm up, and you're going to slide to the side, bring your left leg in, and bounce with your arm. You're going to pull once from above, and then pull twice, and as you pull, you're going to have your left arm in front and your right arm down. So you pull with your right arm once, kind of bopping back, and then here, bopping back. And then, as you bring this back, you're going to want to look at your elbow. So it should look something like that. So when you step back, you bring your knee up and you bring it down. Then you come up here with your hands, and you step forward, and then you twist like this. And then you start to walk backwards as you do the moves. So you go back up, back down, and you come over here and you go like this. And then what he does is he steps back in as he does his little thing and goes like this. So as you do it, you're going to go like this and up. And you can use a little bit more body movement when you do that. So it's, and you look up at your hand. And then you're waiting here for a moment. So from here, you're going to bring your hands down and kind of do this. And you're going to push them forward. And then you're going to move your body forward as you pull your arms back. And you're going to bring your right foot forward. So it kind of looks like this. You're going to go like that. And then you're going to kneel. So you're going to go forward, and then you're going to kneel down. It's a very fast action, so make sure that you're on top of it. And then you're going to rock forward and back. So forward, back, hand open on the chest, forward and back. And then you're going to have to get up from your kneeling position, bring yourself up, and throw your head back. All right, we're on Verdon's buffalo part. And so he's going to run forward, and then he's going to bring his hands to his side, and then he's going to jump left. So left, then right, and left, then here. You're going to be going like this, and you're going to be opening your legs. So you're going to open your legs, and you're going to want to kind of rock yourself down as you're doing this. And you're going to bring your elbow back. You're going to pretend like you're elbowing somebody in the face. Nice imagery. And then you're going to step back behind with your left leg, and then you're going to bring your arms like this. You're going to go like this. And now we're going to come forward. So it's going to be like this, bobbing down until you're on the ground. And then from here, we're going to be pulling our arms back in some kind of jerky movements, and also having our head follow along with that as we start to come off the ground. I will say this move can be a little bit unbalancing, so just be careful. So here, 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 and then you're going to be almost all the way up. You're going to bring your arms right here and just your head down. You're going to throw it back. You're going to throw it back, and then you're going to come back around. And you're going to put your foot out in front. I am following June at this point. And then you're going to wave your body, and then tilt your head, And then you're gonna come down, put your hands between your legs, open your legs a little bit wider, and come back up. So after you reposition to here, you're gonna jump with your legs apart, and then you're gonna bring your arms up. And you're gonna wanna make sure that your hands are in fists and the palm is facing forward to start out with. Your hands will be up, and then they turn, and then you see the donut holes right here. So it starts like that, and then they turn. And then this part's really very simple. So you drop down with your right hand and put it on your shoulder, and you bounce as you do it. And then your left hand goes to your elbow and bounce when you do it. Your right hand goes to your hip, you bounce, and then your left goes to your thigh and bounce. And you should have a really good base here. This should be just about parallel to the floor when you come down. So here, 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 and you drop your head. And then you wait for a moment, then you come back up. From this point, I'm just doing a few extra dance moves to add some filler in. Minyu points to the front, and Hoshi points like this. So now, I'm still following June for the most part right here, and we're gonna be doing this part where they're bringing their leg up, and they're going like this. And they do that at the same time. So you cross your arms, you bring your right leg up, kind of kicking back, and you come down. So you're gonna come up, and then down, and then you bring your head up, and then as you bring your body up, you kind of want to arch your back. So you're kind of like forcing your head up and arching your back. And while you do that, you want to be tapping your foot. So be here, head up, tap, 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 tap. And then you do it again. Here, head up, tap, 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 tap. And then here you're going to come down, but then you're not going to do the rest of that. You're going to bring your hands down. And you're gonna jump, your arms out, and this is where we're gonna start walking forward. 1, 2, put your hand on your temple, you're gonna bring it halfway to the side, and then roll it all the way back. And this is bringing it to the left, and then all the way to the right. To recap the first portion, we're gonna be starting off on the side, coming in as June, walking, and rolling up. And here, and step, your foot to the side, here, open, pull, forward, pull back, step, here, hands out, turn, here, and here, and here, up like this, arms down, and pull yourself forward and kneel. Forward, then back, forward, then back, forward, then stand up. Come down as Vernon, hands are open. We're going this way, this way, this way, this way. Then you're gonna do your little wiggle. So let's do the wiggle. Then you bring your elbow back, forward, here, down, down, down to the ground. Wow, 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 wow. And then we're going to step out to the right. And so you're going to go this way, bring your hands out to the right. Now step with your left leg, bring your hands in front of you, Bring your arms in front of you like this. And then you're gonna bring your left arm up and your left leg back. And you're getting ready to start walking backwards. We're gonna go like this. And you're gonna start walking backwards with this leg. And this part gets really fast. It took me a while to learn it. So here, and you start rotating your arms as you're walking backwards. You're gonna go here, here, here. And you're gonna be traveling back with your right leg. Hands are up. And as you bring your right leg behind your back, you're gonna bring your heel of your left leg forward, just like this. So it should be here and in. And then you're gonna do that again as you step back with your left, and then you're gonna do it with your right. And then you're gonna come back. So that should be here and here, and then you're back here. And you're gonna open, bring your arms open like this. So what you're gonna do for this part, you're gonna jump and open your legs here. They jump really high. Anyways, so, and from this point you're gonna bring your knees in and out as you cross your arms in front of you. So you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna transition to here, and then you're gonna come back here. Then you gotta jump to the side facing the left. So now we're jumped this way, facing the left. Then you're gonna bring your hands up here, then here, then here. And you're just basically puffing out your chest, and then bringing your shoulders forward, each part of your body as you go down. Head, shoulders, hips. And then from here, you're gonna bring your knee and your foot up. You're gonna bring it, kind of rock it back towards you. And then you're gonna bring your left arm up and circle this towards you, going backwards and then forwards. So you start here and you bring it forwards with your right arm. And what that looks like all together is just like this. I'll show you facing forward. Like that. Okay, so head, shoulders, hips, like that. And now it's time to jump. So we're gonna jump this way, and you're gonna hit. And you're gonna jump to the left, hit. Jump back to the right, hit, hit, and kind of body wave as you go. Body wave, body wave. Leading with your right arm. And then you're gonna hit and jump. You're not gonna turn after you jump though, until you bring your leg to the side. And so how that looks when you do it, sometimes it's hard for me to do it slow, is you kind of hop over to this side, cross your arms in front of you, out in front of you, bring up your OK sign, tilt your head out to the left, point, and fire. Something you can optionally do for when they're jumping back and forth, I have seen different members raise their knees up high and some do not, just depends on who you're following. I feel like people in the back generally jump like this, and people in the front generally jump like this. It's very difficult to get your knees up that high. So I feel like whatever you can do is whatever suits your dance style is going to be best for you. As you probably saw, I was not bringing my knees up really high when I did that, but you can. So if you want to do that, you jump like that and hit. Jump up and hit. Jump up and then you roll, roll. Nobody at this point actually brings their knees up. They only do a little jump for the last jump. They just, kind of boost up. All right, at this point, basically I'm just following whoever's in front, which is Hoshi. So we're going to be running up from behind where Mingyu was pointing. And so you're going to come up and down, and up and down. So basically what that is, what that looks like is right foot, left arm, right arm, stands up. You're gonna have your feet like this. Bring your toe up on your left, your arms up, and you jump in. And then you're gonna be going like this as you bring your legs back and forth. Now, some members will bring their knee up when they come back, some don't. I think it just depends on who you're following. So you can, when you bring them in, you can go like this and this. Here, here. So, and you bring your left leg up. And then they reposition really quickly. And then what you're gonna wanna do is bring your right arm over to your left knee and push it out. So you bring it up and push it. Should be a nice fluid motion. And then you're gonna bring your arms up like this. And you're gonna wanna step, bring up your knee as you do so. So you're gonna wanna bring your knee up as you do that. Up, and you open your hands as you come down by your sides. So they're closed up here, you need to be open here. And then you start to slowly come up. And you wanna slowly bring your arms up. And then you're gonna start circling your arms toward yourself. So starting with the right arm in front, kind of circle that around your left and bring it towards you. So you're going away from the camera as you circle from the top to the bottom, okay? And so he's bringing it up, and then he's gonna bring, then you're gonna bring this up here, and pull your head down. You're looking up and pulling it down. And then you're gonna jump like this, and because you were right here, you're gonna bring your left knee up, and then your right follows. Just like that. And then, so when you land, you need to have your arms like this. And then you're gonna wanna tap with your right leg and bring your left arm up as you tap. So here, then you tap again, here, and this is when you roll your head to the left. So tap like that, it's here, 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 jump, over to the right, over to the left. Roll down your arms, rolling toward the camera, rolling away from you this time, meaning away, we're going forward. So you're coming down to your right knee, then you're gonna kind of come halfway up. I'm following Hoshi at this moment, so he kind of goes this and this. And then we're gonna come back to the middle. The rest of the members are now on the ground. You're gonna point here and go like this and shoot. Now we're going to recap the pre-chorus all the way through to the post-chorus. Here, then out, then in, here, back pedal, and here, and here, and here. Open, here, 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 and jump, hit, 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 here, and jump. And jump, and jump, hit, hit, and jump, and cross, and here, and fire, here, then down, up, then down, here, 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 to the side, up, coming back up, circling up, coming back down, and hopping into position, and here, 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 jump, right, left, rolling down, coming back up, and then you're repositioning here, and fire again. Right now we're going to be following Dino, so everybody else is on the ground in front of him while he does his dance moves. So he pops up, and he comes forward and back, and he's facing the right. And he runs forward a little bit, and then he kind of like waves to the side. So what that looks like is this. Bring your hand out, and you bring your body down. And then you run up again, and then he'll stop here, and then he'll look here, and then you gotta jump like this. And then you stop. And then you bend your right leg, bend your left leg, Shoulders back, up and down. And then now everyone kind of clears out. You have the 8 in the center, and he's going to come down to the ground, and Zhonghan's going to be behind him. I'm following the 8 at this point, so we're going to come down to the ground here. You're going to lift your leg up with your arm and bring it to the side. Then you're going to push this arm to the side and bring it up here so Zhonghan can grab it. Then you're going to go back, then forward, and you're going to swing your left arm to the side and keep this arm underneath your left arm. So swing it like this. And as you slowly do, you're going to turn, and so you're going to bring your left knee comes down and your right knee comes up as you come across. So here, and then you're here. And then you're going to start rocking back and forth to the wow, 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 wow. So this way, then this way, then this way. And then at this point, I started to follow Zhonghan. He has his arm on the shoulder. You're going to want to step forward to here. And your right leg is to the front. And you have your left arm on the shoulder. So from here, his arm gets pushed off. So you're going to want to throw that back. Then you're going to want to kind of like roll your head down to the back as you turn toward the left. So here, and now you're facing the other direction. Then you're going to want to take his hand off of your shoulder. So pushing it back. And as you do that, you're going to want to come down to the ground and put your hand out. And then in order to complete this move, you're going to drop your hand down, bring it up. Now your elbow is going to come up, and then you're going to roll your shoulder forward. Probably can't see it from that direction. So I'm just going to show you this really quick so you can see what it looks like. So here, here, elbow, shoulder roll. And then at this point, you can continue off. I continue to dance. So at this point, you can just kind of like roll this way and leave. Or what I like to do is I roll to the center, stand back up, and now I've got my back facing, and you're dancing with Dino at this point. So you step to the side and step to the side again. And then he turns around at this point, and then you go like this. And at this point, just because I wanted to create a fluid dance movement, I turn into June. I don't want this to be confusing. I'm just trying to create a dance that's all kind of linked together. So now you're pointing up as June. And we're going to go back through where we do this move because it starts back over again. So down, up, down, up, and then down, hands down, jump, jump, step forward, here, put your hand on your temple, but we are actually not rolling to the left at this point. You're only going to roll to the right, and it's not a big roll. Just a little roll because you have to get in position for your next move. You come down like this. At this point, I am following Hoshi. So you're down like this. Bring your head up. You bring your left shoulder up, and your right shoulder, and your left shoulder. And you bring your right arm to your left shoulder. You bring it down, stand up, and then you're kind of repositioning, and then you open your arms. And from here, you're bringing your arms up, and then you're going like this. So you're doing this movement at the same time, bringing your knee up and kind of bringing your foot to the inside. So here, arms are like this, and then at the same time, you're going to bring your arms like this, which they look like this. So you're doing that as you bring your knee up. So here and here. You do this twice. Then we're going to come to the center with our arms. And at this point, I'm following Mingyu because he's doing the most. Here. And then he points. And then you're going to want to bring your right arm behind your body and move back. Here. Then you're up here. Your hand should be open at this point. Your left hand should be open at this point, and your right hand should be right by your ear. And then as you bring it down, you're gonna wanna do your little okay sign and bring it down. Okay, and then once you do that, they kind of like throw and then they reposition. And then you're here with your okay sign, come to the side and fire again. And then we're gonna get a little bit slower. Step back to your right, step back to your left, step back to your right, and kind of come up. You can come up on your toes and then roll your shoulders just a little bit, up and down, back to the left, back to the right, and back to the left. Then you're gonna bring your hands forward. This is where a bunch of the, this is where all the members start to leave. So at this point, when I point forward, and I actually have my hands like this, because I don't, what I see is they're doing this. They're not actually pointing. I've seen this a couple times. So going like this, and then now we're gonna go down and we're gonna follow Zhang Han for the moment because he's the only one dancing. So you come down and slowly come back up. Then you bring your right arm like this. Then you step back behind with your right leg. And then you kind of like look over your shoulder and bring your left leg back. Step forward. And then as you come over here, you're gonna bring your right arm around. And then you're gonna circle around to your right. So you're gonna go like this. And then you're facing front and then you throw your hand up. We're gonna go ahead and recap that last section. So we're following Dino. In and then out. Run forward. Body wave to the side. Run forward. Open up with your left leg forward. Hand down and jump. And then right leg, left leg. Shoulders back, shoulders up, shoulders down. Coming down, that's the 8. Here, then here. Push your arm. Here, here. And then you're gonna here, here. Bring this arm over and switch sides. And you're gonna be rocking back and forward like that. And you're up again as Zhang Han here. Step forward with your right. Hand thrown off. Come back around. Take the arm off the shoulder and come down to the ground. Down, up, elbow, shoulder. And then come up. You're dancing with Dino. To the side and to the side. Then you're gonna want to turn around and you're actually driving your right arm around with your elbow. So you're coming back around like this. You're gonna recenter yourself here and point up. We're doing this again, here and down and down. Throw your arms down, jump, jump. Step forward, hand here. Just a small turn to the side. Okay, now we're recapping Hoshi's section here, where he comes down like this. So here, then up. Left, right, left. Shoulder, down. Come up, open your arms. And we're here, bringing your hands up here. And up. And up. Arms in the front. Point. And come back. Hands up. Okay. And bring it down. And then he's like this. They nod their head. And then they throw. Then you come over here. And hit sound. So we are stepping back as Joshua. So to the right, to the left, to the right, and up, to the left, to the right, and to the left. Pointing forward, and then we're gonna be Zhang Han here, coming down, slide arms up like this, step back, go over your shoulder, forward, step with your left, and elbow to the right. Coming back around your right shoulder. So you come back around, throw your arm up, and everybody jumps. Okay, at this point, I will be following Vernon and Mingyu. So they're kind of just freestyling, but I like to include the freestyle for you to learn. So as it goes, Vernon will bring his arms up, and I'll bring him up by the face. And then he's gonna spin it around to the left, this way, and then you can stop. From here you can follow Mingyu, and his arms come open, he steps forward, hand on the chest, pointing forward, and then up. And then you're gonna come back here, following Vernon, or I believe most of the members are doing the same thing. So you're gonna rock back, rock forward, rock back. And then you're gonna step back with your left, and bring your right hand up, and it should be open here, up here, bring it down, bring it down again, and then as you bring it here, you're gonna close your fist. Here, 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 fist. And then you can run off. If you want to be Vernon, he runs away. Or you can come to the center, and Hoshi brings his arm up like that. He spins it up. And this one's going to be coming back towards you, so you're going like this, spinning it. So as you come up, you go back. I feel like when you do this motion on a camera, it's really hard to figure out which way they're doing it. So hopefully it's somewhat easy for you to tell. So here, and then he brings it up. That's his right arm coming up. And then Woozy is standing in the middle once Hoshi leaves. And we're going to start a 1, 2 count again. He's not walking forward at this time. He's just doing this. This time, as you place your hand on your temple, you will be going all the way over here, doing a half turn to the left and a full turn to the right. Now, Woozy jumps forward and brings his arms out. So he jumps forward, and then you bring your left arm forward, and you jump forward with your right leg. So what that should look like is he jumps and then comes forward. And then he comes down like this, like crossing his arms in front and bringing in his knees. And he opens up this, and then you're kind of like stepping as you do this move. So you're stepping in as you roll up. And then like that. And then back to the original chorus, you're kind of repeating what they did. And then you're back here, and knees in and out, just like with June's section. So you're here, and here, and here. And you're jumping back to the center. Head, shoulders, hips. And swing forward, jump, hit, jump, hit, jump, hit, hit, jump. And then again, you're going to be going back that way and throwing yourself with a little hop together, up here, and fire. And then we're going to be recapping this part again, to the side, and down, to the left, to the right. Here, jump in, cross, cross, up, here, to the side, up. So again, as you do this, you go up, here, 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 rolling up, lowering your head down. From here, you're bringing your left knee up, and then you're here. Tap, roll, jump, right side, left side, rolling down to the right. This time it's just a smidge different than the opening chorus. You come to the side, so you go here, and you're like coming to the side, and you're slowly coming up, and then you come back down. And then I like to remain standing at the end. S-Scoop's at the very end, and he's in the center. Got his hands up like this, and fire. There you have it, guys. Those are all the dance moves for this tutorial.